Today I want to talk to you about opportunity. If you've been following me, you know that I like to tell a lot of stories. I usually get criticized because of this, but it's the only way that I can tell my story, not only my story, but as well certain lessons that I've learned and how can I share my own experience so you can relate to it. It's one of the reasons why I love a lot of Greek mythology as well, because it was a way of telling stories so people can really learn something from it. And there's always a deeper meaning to the storytelling. So I want to talk to you about opportunity and what really opportunity means for you, not only as a music composer, but as well as a creative being. Because I usually talk a lot about composition, music composition, talk about me being a musician, and you probably are a musician yourself. And if you don't play an instrument, you're still a composer and you use uh, the software as your instrument. As a person that doesn't play an instrument, but you use a laptop and your DAW, that's your instrument. You know, my instrument is the guitar, and for other people it could be a piano. But I want to talk to you about opportunity in a bigger sense, in a more philosophical way as well. And I was just going through many changes this year. 2020 has been a very important year for me and my family, and even though things have happened around the globe and a lot of people have been affected in major ways, both by uh, health-wise with the whole COVID-19, the loss of jobs, and I have family members in America that they lost their jobs. My mother is one of them, and a lot of uncertainty. But within this year, we have had a lot of opportunities, me and my family, and we managed to move in the midst of the whole lockdown here in Greece. And we've been very fortunate. We have so far we're having a fantastic year, both in business and as a family. We're starting fresh in this new city. We moved from Elefsina to Nafplio here, and this is something that has been in the making for years. And it was an opportunity for many years, but we never really took that leap. We never really embarked in that. So, you know, obviously my daughter got cut. The school year was just cut short, and plus the moving. So she was in a position that she wasn't really in no school, even though she was enrolled in the previous school. She was in a new city uh, with no friends and no schoolmates either to just hang around or even have some kind of relationship. And even though things started to go back to normal, she couldn't relate to anybody here because she doesn't know anybody here. Finally, schools opened for a couple of weeks here in Greece, and she managed to go to school. They were going like twice a week only for like a period of a month. And this is her new school, so she managed to meet some new people. And let me get to the point of this. The school have finished now, okay? So she finished her school year has finished, whatever that means. They've been off school forever because of the whole COVID-19. And this last Monday, now that they're on holidays, we went to the playground as we usually do in the afternoon, and there was this big poster, and this poster is for a summer camp. So I said to my wife, you know, we have nothing to lose. I thought that all of these things were canceled because of the whole social distancing and everything. And you know, we're really worried that our daughter is in a new city here. She barely knows any kids her age. You know, she's gonna be 10 now. She doesn't have any friends. I can't really relate to anybody, and as a you know, it's a little bit of a hard one for her as a kid. And plus, this whole COVID-19 is a little bit crap. So we took action immediately. That happened on Monday. On Tuesday, the very next day, my wife called in the morning and said, listen, we are new here. We just moved to this city. Where is this summer camp? What do we need to do? Well, how can we enroll my daughter in this summer camp? We went that very same day, that the next day, okay, we took action immediately. And this is the lesson here to be learned, that me and my wife were persons that we're always taking action. We don't think, we don't really analyze much. We just go and take the action. And as soon as my wife called that morning, the woman said, well, there's nobody there in the offices to receive you or to show you anything. And but I am on my way right now there. And if you would like to just show up and you can see the facilities, and we can talk a little bit more about the summer camp. So we said, yeah, of course. We went with my daughter, we went my wife, and we just, you know, it's right here, right? This is a small city, a small community. 20,000 people live here, more or less. So we went there. We saw the facilities that they have swimming pools. It's like a sports center where they do the summer camp. They're gonna take the kids for around like on a coach to go to the beach and all of this. It was just mind blowing by the whole thing. Lovely people as well that they're gonna take care of the kids of this summer camp. The summer camp is from 4 or 5 years old all the way up to 14 years old kids, and my daughter is 10 years old, so it's perfect for her. And it's quite affordable as well, 130 euros for the whole month of July, and it's from Monday to Friday. And on Wednesday, the very next day, she started, just like that. Uh, and I went to pay the very first day. We enrolled her and everything, and she's with her swimming suit and her, the whole thing. And the teacher said, the guide for the summer camp said, like, well, let's see if she likes it, and then you can pay. And I'm ready to pay the whole thing in advance. Well, she went the very first day. When I went to pick her up, she was so angry at me because I went there and I just pretty much, just cut the fun for her. And she was just like really, really angry. I'm like, why are you showing up so early? I'm like, well, I'm showing up at the right time. They told me to come and pick you up at 20 past 1. And she was really happy. She was delighted. She met people. She had a lot of fun. They went swimming. There's a massive swimming pool there. Playground. They play basketball. And for a 10-year-old kid to be involved again in the community slowly, meeting other kids her age and all of this is just mind blowing. And to see her so happy. And now today's Friday, so she's been going there for 3 days, and she's like just delighted. Every day to the beach, swimming in the swimming pool as well. They're playing basket and all of this. And I was thinking about how much responsibility me as a parent I have towards my kids. If I don't take action, and me and my wife, we don't take action, then say, like, let's just enroll her, let's just call, let's see what's happening. What is this thing? We're new here. We're quite aware of summer camps. She's been to summer camps before, but we're in a new city. We don't know anybody. We don't know how is this thing going to work out. And it's just how responsible we are to just provide that as an opportunity for her to enjoy the summer in a different way. And I was thinking, like, how us as adults have that responsibility. It's my responsibility to provide her with the right opportunity so she can have fun. I was thinking about how us as an adults, we sometimes deprive ourselves as well of an opportunity. And anything is an opportunity. The fact that I have internet and I can work here from home, that's an opportunity. And you can see it from small little things. The fact that we moved to this amazing place, this amazing city, that was a dream for us since ever. It's an opportunity for us to have a new life, to have a new way of life. I've been going to the beach swimming. I can go walking literally from my house to the beach and just swim. Uh, it's an amazing opportunity. In the past, for me to go to the beach, it will be only on holidays, and I'll have to really plan, and it will mean that I will have to go with the whole family to the beach. Now, today, I went to the beach this morning. I woke up, I done my job, I done my work. I'm not needed in the house, and I said to my wife, my mother-in-law is here visiting us for a few days, and I said, I'm off. I have 3 or 4 hours free, and I'm just gonna go for a swim in the morning, and I go walking. And that's, to me, is mind blowing. It's an opportunity for me to not only refresh myself but it's that concept of opportunity. That a set of circumstances and events that allows me to do something and live a certain lifestyle. And it's the same with my kids, and it's the same for you. You have many opportunities, you just probably can't see them right now. And because when you grow up, you're just like this, so tunnel vision in your own world. And I realized how important it is for me to provide that opportunity for my kids. I said, listen, there's this summer camp, go there, check it out. And she was really stressed out, obviously, because she didn't know anybody, no kids. I don't know what's gonna be. She hasn't been really involved in any activities like this for some time. And I think kids have suffered a lot with this whole coronavirus and the whole social distancing, and they can't really hang out together too much. So I'm glad that I provide that opportunity for her. Now she's just over the moon, delighted, really. And it just got me thinking about opportunities for us and for me as a creative being. What else can I do when it comes down to making music, to playing my instrument, and even going to the beach. Today was just, and I've been doing this on a regular basis, on and off. And it's just a lifestyle changing experience for me to just grab my bags and go walking. So I walk from here to the beach, it's like 10 minutes walking, and I'm listening to a podcast on my way there. and I just get to the beach and I just swim, and then I get out. I take a little bit of sun and keep on listening to my podcast, and I just come back home, and here I am, you know. And I'm not on holiday. This is a lifestyle, you know, and it's an opportunity that I have, and it's an opportunity as well for me to expand my mind and how can I better uh, improve my lifestyle, improve the life of my kids and my family, and how can I really move forward in this life and really not wait for anything to happen, but really take action immediately, you know. Immediately, you know, as soon as I have a thought, and with my wife it's the same thing. As soon as we have an idea, a thought, is this a good thing? We take action, you know. And the summer camp is just an example. We have done so many things like that. It's almost like we take action first, and then everything else will follow. I always talk about that as well when it comes down to working. You don't wait for inspiration to start writing music. You get down to work, the inspiration will come. Everything else will fall into place, and you will feel it. You know, for us to move to this very house was like that as well. It was a last minute call. My wife said to me, we were actually coming here to see a different house, and my wife woke me up that day that we were traveling because our old house is 2 hours away from here. We were coming here to see another house, not this one. But she said, listen, this new house came out in last night, very late, and you know we should just show up to the offices unannounced, uninvited, and just say, hey, we would like to see this house. We noticed that it just came out last night, and you know we're here to see another one, but we would like to see this one first. And we show up to the offices, to the state agent's office, 9 o'clock before they open, and and we took action. And here we are. We gave a deposit a few hours later. There were some other people that saw this house as well, but they didn't want it in the end. And we had a little bit of is it going to happen? But because we took action, here we are. This is the flat now that we're living because we took action so quick. And we saw the other house as well, but we didn't really like it. But we liked this one, and we took action immediately. You know, like just go for it. And you never know what's going to happen. So that was an opportunity that we didn't miss, and we took it. And I always remind myself to do that, to really put in the work first. Go and do the thing, record the thing, play the instrument, put the camera, start talking, share the message, you know. My kid needs to go to a summer camp. How can we do this? We saw the poster immediately. There's no second thought about it. Let's just put the phone down. Let's call, you know, and just really take action. Everything else will follow somehow. You don't need to know how is it going to happen. You don't need to know all the steps. All you need to know is what you want, you know. We wanted to live here. This is where we're living now, you know. I wanted to do music, and I wanted to work from home since ever, and I've been doing this for years now. I wanted to live close to the sea and go to the beach walking, not even a car, okay. I don't have the sea right here in front of me, but I can walk 5-10 minutes walking, and I can just be swimming. That to me is just mind-blowing to me, and that's the lifestyle that I like, and I want. And we're surrounded by beaches. I can go to many other beaches around here with my family and car, but we're really close, you know. The sea's right here. I can smell it from my balcony, and I can smell the olives. You know, I want this. Like, I want this lifestyle. So, but it's an opportunity that was not only presented to us, but we actually look for the opportunity. And I wonder what other opportunities are out there that we were not seeing, and we're so caught up in our own way. And it's a good reminder, you know, this experience with my daughter, taking her to this summer camp and seeing her excitement and how much responsibility I have, because I am the one who's responsible to show her that there is this thing of this summer camp, so she can have that opportunity and really enjoy. And the joy is just, you know, you cannot buy that really, you know. I paid the whole month like that. Like I'm happily to pay double, you know, for her to go to that summer camp, because it's an opportunity, and the place is amazing, really amazing. So anyways, I hope this video finds you well. It's a little bit philosophical, a little bit of storytelling again, and I can't help it. This is the way I like to tell stories. I like to share stuff that I go through as a musician, as a father, as a creative being. And I usually talk about me and in you, that you are a creative being, you're an artist, you're more than just a musician, you're more than just a composer. So Anyways, I hope this video finds you well. I hope you're doing fantastic. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.